Hey everyone, this is me, a quick video showing you a new gun I just purchased. As everyone knows, I love my Beretta 92 FS. And I still do love it, even though I have this gun. Yeah. So, what's the gun that I just bought? It's another Beretta. Now, some may be saying, another Beretta? Yeah, I love my 92 FS. It's what I've learned on, and it's what I want to stick with. As you can see, it's an Italian-made model, or you may not be able to see. So, which model did I get then? Well, I bought a Beretta 92A1. Before we do anything, I'm going to show that it's empty. I already did a safety check, but just so everyone knows it's empty. Obviously, I've already made some changes to it. It came with the same black grips that my 92 FS came with, and as you can see, the ones I got instead is a laser, just like I have, but this is a different type. This is still a Crimson Trace, but I'll explain why I got the older model in a little bit. Now, the major differences between the 92A1 and the 92 FS is, number one, this has a rounded trigger guard, as you can see. Some people don't like that because they like shooting with their finger up here. To me, it doesn't matter because I don't shoot that way. I do like the looks of squared and hooked trigger guards, but, you know, that's grown on me, actually. Also, and a difference most people notice, is this has a rail, as you can see, for a light or whatever you want to put there. I just have a rail cover on there right now just because I think it looks cool. This has a dovetailed front sight as well, so I can change out my sights if I want to. Not just the rear, but actually the front as well. Of course, I already did what I liked in my sights, which is I blacked out my rear dots, and I left the front one as a dot. I'm looking at some night sights for this. I don't know which ones yet, though. Another difference is this gun here actually has a recoil buffer inside. So, as you can see, that blue piece right there, that's a recoil buffer. Another difference is the 92A1 has a captured guide rod instead of the regular guide rod. And when you put the gun back together, although mine's still new so it has to break in, when you pull this back, this right here will actually go back on its own. Doesn't do it on mine yet with one, but do it a few times, and as you can see, it went right back into place. That's definitely a difference than the regular one. The regular one, of course, you have to lock the slide back and push the lever up manually. Now, the reason why I got another set of laser grips is for two reasons. Number one, commonality. I want, whenever I grab either one, for the gun to have a laser. But the other reason why I bought these grips, I got these grips on eBay for 55 bucks. Actually, under 55. And there's nothing wrong with them. They are basically brand new grips. The previous owner put them in his gun safe and forgot they were even in there. Must be nice to forget you have gear. But that's the grips that I'm running on this. Now, these here are the older model. It's not like the previous ones I have. These here are actually, the panels are thinner and it has finger grooves. Now, normally I'm not a big fan of finger grooves, but these here are very nice. And the activation button is on the sides, right here, instead of in the front, right here. And then the on-off switch, instead of going this way, it goes this way for on and off. Now, another difference is the 92A1 comes with 3 17-round magazines instead of 2 15-round magazines. I think all the 92s should come with these magazines. I mean, I'm sure they don't do it because of state laws or whatever, but to me, I just think this should be standard on any 92. Of course, these are actually what I run on my 92 FS for carry. So for right now, that's the only changes I'm going to make, is obviously I already changed the grips, I blacked out the rear dots, and I put this rail cover on here. Eventually I'm going to get a light for this. I'm not going to get it just yet. I just bought this, so I can't get a light right now. And eventually I'm going to change out my sights for night sights. I'm not sure which ones yet, but I'm still looking around. So in this one, here's my 92FS. As you can see, no magazines in it. Nothing in the chamber. The weapon's clear. Now, here they are. Both of them. And as you can see, you can definitely see some differences. This is the 92FS. This is the 92A1. But these are both Italian-made Berettas. Another difference, and I just noticed this, is the 92FS is actually more rounded in this area. It still has a little flat area right here, but it's more rounded. Compared to the 92A1, which has more of a flat spot right here. As you can see, here's the 92FS, this is the 92A1. As you can see, there is a difference right there. Another difference between the two is that the barrel on the 92A1 is actually blued as opposed to the one on the 92FS. Now some of you may be wondering, Adam, you now have two 92s, what are you going to do? Is one going to be for home and one for carry? Well, what I'm planning on right now is, obviously I'm not getting rid of the 92FS. This was my very first handgun I ever bought. Actually, this was the first gun I ever bought. So, not getting rid of it. For right now, I'm going to continue carrying the 92FS until I get a light and night sights on the 92A1. Once I do that, the 92A1 and the 92FS will be alternated in between. And the 92A1 might just become my winter carry gun. Another thing is, before I start carrying the 92A1, obviously I have to get a holster, because this 92A1 will not use the same holster as the 92FS. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll see you next video. See ya!